What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Off the Bench TV with your boy Hassan. Today we got a good episode here, just for the simple fact that we created some new overlays we wanted to share with you guys that we'll be using moving forward. As you guys saw, the starting soon page with the little animated characters and music, that's new. Hope you guys like that. Obviously, this page that we're on now sets the stage for maybe a little debate action back and forth. We got myself obviously on the right hand side with the red cap, and then my boy on the left-hand side, who's unfortunately not going to be able to make it to today's episode, but moving forward, you'll see his screen in that left side box. And then we got this one overlay here where it's our agenda, our topic for today. So you'll know, what we're going to be discussing. If it fits what you guys are looking for, that's cool. If not, please feel free to provide some recommendations, and we'll be happy to discuss that on this show. So obviously, I'm rocking the Falcons hoodie. Heavy bias toward the Falcons. I am a Falcons fan, so just letting you guys know that. So today's agenda, we just want to cover the recent Falcons game, go over their highlights, and see how well they did, because they did do well this week compared to the previous week. For you Falcons fans, you know how big of a disaster that was. So let's go ahead and just jump into it. I got the screen and the video ready to go, so let me full screen this and let's jump right into the highlights of the Falcons versus Commanders. And just another note, these black uniforms are our best uniforms. I think we should always wear these until we do get new uniforms, because I do not like our uniforms. But obviously, best game of the season for Michael Penix this game. And Bijan Robinson too. He definitely carried us here. One thing to note is, I don't know what it is, but a lot of times, especially this season, even last season too, actually, we leave Bijan Robinson on the bench in super obvious times. I don't know why we do that. He's our featured back. He deserves as many touches as we give him. I don't understand what we're saving him for. No disrespect to Tyler Algier. He's a beast too, but Bijan's on a different level. Defense, big time for us. We haven't seen a good defense in a long time. I don't think we've seen one since the 2016 Super Bowl season. So excited to see that we're getting pressure on the quarterback, because previous seasons it was far and few from a sack. When we saw a sack, that was the holy grail. That was beautiful. But now we're seeing it so often. Got to get Drake London more involved here, but he did cook this game. Let number 5 cook. Great dart to Drake London there. I do like that. Bijan was the workhorse in this game. I think we need to keep it that way, especially since we have a young quarterback still trying to find our identity. Just hand the ball to Bijan. Let him do what he needs to do. Didn't like this play. Didn't like this play call. Thought it was way too early. Like the announcer just said, it was too cute. Maybe later on in the game when we needed it, but right there we were flowing. We didn't need that play. Drake London. And look at Kyle Pitts giving him the dap right there. Kyle Pitts is coming on long this year. I think it's because it's his contract year. He wants the money. This is a good dart right here. I remember this play. Boom. Touchdown. Drake London. Our red zone offense has been atrocious this year so far. So this was hopefully this was the start of something good showing us in this game, because we got a few touchdowns in this game, but it's been pretty abysmal so far. Rodriguez with the big. That's okay. Commanders are a good team. We're going to give up yards. We're going to give up scores. We're going to give up points. It's just going to happen naturally. But I still like how our defense is playing. Playing with a lot of confidence. You can see the talent levels there. Really like Billy Bowman Jr., 33, rookie. Xavier Watts is nice too, also rookie. And I think a lot of Commanders fans will say that was a nice pass. Luke McCaffrey. I saw a lot of Luke McCaffrey anytime touchdowns bets over that weekend. I don't know who had the knowledge that that was going to happen? I would have never thought that Luke McCaffrey was going to be the one, you know? But yeah, what was I saying before? Lost my train of thought with that touchdown with Luke McCaffrey. Bomb. I thought for sure when Penix threw that pass and London caught him, he was going to do one of his, bow moves. We got to add here. Skip this ad. But I thought for sure he's going to do that bow move. But I think that only happens if that was like a deep touchdown. What he used to do in college. The black uniform just makes us look a little faster, you know? I think we should wear these as often as we can. And Bijan, that jump cut. Beautiful. Woo, woo. With the mustard. You knew that commentator was waiting to say that. Bijan mustard. Dijon mustard. Look at the mustard on these jump cuts. And the Commanders have like an old defense. Like everybody should be putting points on the Commanders. Like this was a good get right game, and hopefully we can keep it going versus better defenses. There goes Luke McCaffrey again. Would have never guessed he would have had a great game like he did. But I guess Terry McLaurin out. It was just inevitable to have somebody else step up. Oh, the kicker. Falcons fans. Younghoe Koo, man. I have a jersey. I have a jersey of him too, but it was time. He had to go. We liked him, but it was just he hasn't been good for like 3 years. So it was time to move on. Jalen Lane. I'm not sure who that is. But I think we're in agreement that if we would have lost this game to Marcus Mariota, it would have been, a fire sale. Get rid of everyone, because there's no way that we could have let that happen. And I knew it wasn't going to happen. I knew we were going to right the ship. But I hope our offense can continue growing the next few weeks, and we see the same as we see in this game and less of what we saw in the Panthers game. They got a great kicker. Pro Bowl kicker. Is it Zane Gonzalez yet? Or it might be somebody else, but I know the kicker is really good. Javon Kinlaw, former San Francisco 49er. I think he was on the 49ers. I think that was a Mike Shanahan draft. No, Kyle Shanahan. Ugh. We don't like that name around Atlanta. 17-10, second quarter. Mariota with the bullet. Zach Ertz, I can't believe he's still playing. Why did the Eagles let him go? Probably salary. Mariota. I think we had like 4 sacks this game. If I remember correctly. It was a nice defensive effort. And offense. We all came out to play, except for special teams. Special teams could have been better. No idea who that is. Rookie, Krosky Merritt, running back for the Commanders. You can tell Marcus Mariota really wanted to win this game. Well, I mean, obviously you want to win every game, but he was featured on that Netflix show while he was in Atlanta, and he got benched. It's pretty embarrassing. And he still got wheels for his age. You gotta admit, when it was 17-10 and the Commanders looked like they were coming back, it was like one of those, like, here we go again. But our defense did what they had to do. Oh, it's not Zane Gonzalez. Boom. This was a nice pass. I cannot believe that Bijan Robinson got caught. How you get caught right there? I don't even remember. Did we score a touchdown after that? Because, God, it's the worst feeling when, especially as a Falcon fan, when you have a big play like this, get down to the goal line, and then with our red zone issues that we can't score, like doing all that, like getting that big play and not finishing it. Come on, Bijan. You faster than that. Boom. Kyle Pitts. Yeah, I do remember. Good luck, Kyle Pitts. He wants a new contract. Balling out the season. Disappeared for the past 3. Yep. This is a play that we tried to run too earlier, but you need a dog like Deebo Samuel to run that play, or like just a flat out speedster just can run by you. Deebo. You know, once we get AJ Terrell back, AJ Terrell's been hurt since the Minnesota game. Once we get him back, lock up. Well, there's Xavier Watts, rookie. I'm not gonna say lock up because AJ Terrell does give up some explosive plays here and there, but he's good enough. Rookies, Billy Bowman Jr., like I mentioned earlier, Xavier Watts stepping up. You know, the last time that we had a defense with rookies stepping up, come on, Penix. Gotta throw that over the top. You need to add some more air to that. The last time we had a defense that filled with rookies and were balling, Deion Jones. We had Grady Jackson. We had that safety. I can't remember his name right now. Who went to Dallas after with Dan Quinn. Keanu Neal. We were stacked and rookies were balling. So maybe that's a sign for this year too, huh? Go to the Super Bowl with the balling rookie defense. I wonder if the result would have been different if Jaden Daniels played, JD played, but I was at the game last year with the Commanders and JD and playing against Penix, and Penix should have won that game. We got missed kicks again, which the kicker's not here anymore. So who's to say that if JD played that they would have won this game? I don't think so. I think we always had it. Because Penix was on, Bijan Robinson was carrying the team and playing a lot of snaps. Jake London was on. We just need Darnell Mooney to start picking up again. I know he's coming off of like a hamstring, but if he starts picking it up too, offense, the sky's the limit right there. Boom. There you go, Tyler Algier. He's the cleanup guy, Doesn't need to be the featured back. Crucial moments have Bijan in, but you got to clean something up. There's Tyler Algier finishing up. Just like Michael Turner was to LaDainian Tomlinson, and then he learned from that, and then Michael Turner came to Atlanta and balled out. Balled out. Is Crosby Merritt going to be their new RB, starting RB? He balled out this game. They had Antonio Gibson. They traded him, I think, right? And then their running back week 1 got injured. It was that guy from San Diego. Can't recall his name at the moment. But he's out for the season. Here come the Commanders. Chris Moore. Oh, the nice stop and go. Yeah, Crosby Merritt, he might be a featured back someday. I mean, I know his size is pretty small, so he highly unlikely, but he balled out this game, and I don't know much of him. Don't. Deebo balling. And they go for 2 and they get it. Oh, that stadium is beautiful. That's a good view right there. If you've never been to the stadium, you got to go. It's a must. Real nice inside. Been on the field too. The turf is nice. It's not like that painful turf, like you slide on it and scratch up your skin and stuff. I think that was opposite hand thrower, right? Dan Quinn, we miss you. Should have kept Dan Quinn for. Nah, it was time to let him go. We couldn't move past that Super Bowl loss. Bijan. Boom. Saquon said it. He said Bijan's the next one up. The next, you know, great running back. Great as in the next number one running back. Or maybe it's Michael Penix. It's like, let's go, Penix. Let's shut the door. Because as Falcons fans, we always leave the door open. Let us shut the door. Great catch up again by Kyle Pitts. Contract year. I'm going to keep saying that all season. Contract year. Because now he's going to ball out. Disappeared for like 3 seasons. Great catch by London right there. Unbelievable. I was afraid that wasn't going to be a catch. And then it was like, oh, here we go again. But that was a great catch. Kept the chains moving. Kept the clock going. Boom. Tyler Algier. Terrible call. But I mean, I can see they just wanted to run out the clock and then kick a field goal. So 2 possession game at that point. 34-24. They had no timeouts remaining. Clock management at that point. Hopefully Romo, the kicker, pans out for us. You know, let's see him in more crucial moments. That's when it counts. These, you know, baby kicks that he did this game, like, doesn't show us who he is yet. We got to wait for that crucial, like, game on the line. You got to make this kick. And the pressure's on him to see if he's that guy. 1 score, and then we get the onside kick. Easy. Boom. Kyle Pitts. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Kyle Pitts Sr. Great game. All in all, you know, it's a good sign with our offense this game. Defense has been unbelievable. They've been unbelievable since, you know, week 1, except for that one Baker Mayfield game-winning drive. But we're 2-2. We're at the bye week to try to get healthy, get AJ Terrell back, get some of our players back, and then ready to continue rolling on to facing Buffalo and Josh Allen. That's where we'll see if our defense is actually really stout when we come up against Josh Allen. So, well, that's all I had for you guys today. Just wanted to, you know, go through the Atlanta Falcons highlights versus Commanders. If you guys have any other topics, anything else you want us to review, please let us know. Add it to the comment on, you know, and we'll get to it when we see it. So until next time, catch you later, boys and girls.